Hello and welcome my friends to this week's episode of Lionel's Devil May Cry Peak of Combat, making questionable decisions yet again. On to the second week of Devil Sword Dante. So far he is performing quite well as a physical hunter, even though he does a lot of damage, but his downside is still very prominent, which is his long ass animation for Judgment and Devil Burst. So to maximize his damage, you will definitely need to time these skills when going against co-op bosses. So we have now come to this part of the video. How well does he perform in co-op? Yes, he does, even against the bigger hunters that are of higher grade than he is. And I finally found out that Devil Burst can only be done when he is on the ground. Not sure if it is meant to be a feature or is sort of effed up in the coding. But let's hop on the train wreck and get the party started. First off, let's start with Medea, an irritating boss if she keeps targeting a single hunter over the others. Using my recommended 3-hit basic attack and dodging after that. This allows Devil Sword to reduce the chance of being frozen or poisoned by Medea, making it more efficient for him to charge his Sin Devil trigger bar. Once he has the bar ready, unleash his Sin Devil trigger mode and do the usual Judgment, Umbra and Devil Burst rotation. You wouldn't want to stay in the air due to having to activate Devil Burst on the ground, unlike Awakened Prince that can do all his skills while in the air. In the second phase, continue the rotation and always remember to keep a lookout at your MP bar. Try to keep it full when the Sin Devil trigger bar is going to finish so that you can quickly reactivate his Sin Devil trigger mode again to keep his damage up. When going into the irritating summon boss fight, he is definitely going to suffer as he needs to charge up his Sin Devil trigger gauge before he can do even any decent damage. Always be prepared to lose on the face. Take the L and take on the extra health of Medea. Anyway, she isn't much of a threat against Devil Sword Dante, so just keep the usual rotation and kick her ass. The good thing is, he is holding his own very well against a grade 24 Freezing Tempest and Alpha and Omega, losing out to both of them by just a bit, so definitely a big win for him. Against Hellfilth, he has performed way above expectations, especially against a grade 27 Count Thunder and a grade 26 Legend Seeker here. So the best option for him is to go for the Red Shield Eye to break it and aim towards Hellfilth. Once both lasers hit Hellfilth, just make sure your MP bar is full and throw out Judgment on Hellfilth. Due to the size of Hellfilth, Judgment deals a shit ton of damage and it outdamages the higher grade Count Thunder and Legend Seeker. This is truly unbelievable. I have absolutely no words for it. And on the side note for the Brute Force, Devil Burst can deal a shit ton of damage as well to Hellfilth while you are breaking the 3 parts. So if you can time it properly, 2 times is enough to finish it off. If at EX with a 4-star weapon, he can definitely finish it like any Awakened Prince in one shot. Maybe I was a little too harsh on him, but his damage potential is there only when the ultis are timed correctly. In co-op fights, it is a bit difficult since there are lots of variables in play, which can cause your setup to be screwed all over the place. But does he still belong to the upper echelons of damage dealers? Yes he does. Should you pull for him? I recommend him once you manage to understand his timing. Thank you all for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more nonsense coming your way. Next week we will see how well he performs against Bar and our favorite co-op boss Passer Loper. Oh boy, am I going to have so much fun with him missing every single goddamn attack against her. So till next time my friends, happy hunting and game on!